The war in Ukraine entered a darker chapter this week as Russia unleashed its largest aerial assault since the invasion began more than 3 years ago. More than 800 drones rained down across the country, overwhelming air defences and striking targets once thought impenetrable, including government buildings in the heart of Kyiv. For the first time, the heavily fortified government district at the centre of the Ukrainian capital was penetrated. The strike left officials, residents and international observers stunned. The Cabinet Office building was set ablaze, forcing staff into shelters. Within hours, however, Ukraine's Prime Minister was back inside the damaged structure, vowing resilience and appealing once again to allies for more help in defending the skies. The night was one of terror for Kyiv's residents. Sirens wailed as families sought shelter underground, children wrapped in blankets, mothers clutching babies, and elderly residents waiting out the bombardment in subway stations. When dawn broke, the scale of devastation was clear. Entire apartment blocks were left in ruins. Emergency workers combed through the rubble, searching for survivors. In one particularly grim discovery, a young mother and her infant son were confirmed dead after their building collapsed under drone fire. This was the biggest number of drones yet, one survivor said. It's terrorism against civilians. Helena, a resident of Kyiv, described the horror of that night. Multiple blasts came one after another, and there was no time to seek shelter. Ukraine's military reported that many of the drones were designed as decoys, cheap, easy to produce, and deliberately sent in swarms to saturate defense systems. The strategy is effective, leaving Kyiv's modern air defense network struggling to shoot down every incoming target. The atmosphere in Kyiv is shifting. The resilience of Ukrainians remains strong, but frustration and anger are rising. Residents say they feel trapped in an endless cycle of bombardment while diplomatic efforts stall. Valentina, whose apartment was completely destroyed, did not hold back her feelings. Trump tells us Putin's a good guy, but if he were, this war would never have started, she said, her face marked with both grief and defiance. Her words cut to the heart of a dilemma facing Ukraine's allies. While high-profile summits and meetings are announced with optimism, the situation on the ground tells a different story, one of escalating violence and shattered lives. In his nightly address, President Volodymyr Zelensky made his position clear. He accused Russia of deliberately testing the world's resolve. Putin is testing the world by escalating his attacks on Ukraine, and the world must respond, Zelensky declared. His words were not only directed at Moscow, but also at the international community, a reminder that the fate of Ukraine's survival depends heavily on outside support.